And gentlemen, welcome back to Bigger Than Race. You know who this is? This is your boy, Brando. Now, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I want to thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, and thank you for commenting. And if you haven't hit the notification bell, please do that because we have extremely great content that you can only find on Bigger Than Race. Now, I know I'm bringing you back into the past with your good friend, Mr. Terminator, and the little robot, and you see Skynet. Now, this video is a doozy. And, you have to always question. Words mean things, folks. Always has. Words mean things. Now, we've seen Skynet and Terminator. And now we see Skynet partnered and involved with Sky, which is their version of the Skynet. And if you look down the rabbit hole, you have to question why that name and why does it do what it does? And why is it connected with who they are connected with? And why are these specific big Asian venture capitals like Finn Bushy, why are they putting their money in this? Now, we had to go deep because we wanted to bring you the truth. Now, I think that this is just honestly a great opportunity. And I'm glad that we found it before the price takes off. Now, we've been watching Siacoin for a long time. It's been in the space for a while. And it's always remained here. And you have to question that. And where these prices are with some of these cryptos. Remember, we are at the bottom. We are investing at the bottom. So it has to go up if you are investing in the right assets. You just plant. Doesn't even have to be a lot. If it's under a penny, you can invest a couple hundred and get you some thousands. Now, we're going to first take a step off into China because China originates all of this shit. And we're going to bring it home first. Let's go. Surgeons at a military hospital successfully performed a cancer using advanced robotics technology. Experts carried out the complex surgery using the Da Vinci robot. It allows surgeons to operate inside the abdomen, shortens the operation time. Man, oh man, the Da Vinci. Now, you know what is so funny about this? A friend of mine, who's a Patreon member, happens to work in this field. And he told me about the Da Vinci. And now, China, CGTN, shows the Da Vinci in action. 6 degrees. Spiritually connected. Words mean things, folks. So when you hear something and then it is confirmed to you rapidly, you know you are on top. You are on target. You are on the right frequency. Because coincidences are God's way of staying anonymous. And I have yet to see him yet in person. But I do know he is watching. He, the being, Jehovah. Now we're going to dive into Sia.tech. This is Siacoin. This is their website. Decentralized storage for the post-cloud world. Sia is the leading decentralized cloud storage platform. No signups, no servers, no trusted third parties. Sia leverages blockchain technology to create a data storage marketplace that is more robust and more affordable than traditional cloud storage providers. So basically, they're geared at, the Amazons, the Googles, Microsoft. They want to be the premier decentralized cloud storage platform. And I really believe they can do it because they've been working on specifically this issue. And they have a pretty good foot, because if you look at the ground they've covered already, you'll see that Skynet is starting to slowly take over and merge across the globe. Now, do you think that is a coincidence? Nope. Not one bit. Now, you see some information: the storage capacity, 2 PB, 315 storage providers, used storage, 703 terabytes, and 1.2 million downloads. It's completely private, far more affordable, highly redundant, open source, marketplace on blockchain. These are the commits, the forks, releases, and contributors. Now, you can go and visit the About section, and let's see what else we can find. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole bunch of information for you. SIA is reinventing cloud storage. Our technology connects users who need file storage with hosts worldwide, offering underutilized hard drive capacity. Blockchain tech secures their data and enables improved economics for users and hosts. The SIA blockchain allows this marketplace to run without an intermediary. SIA secures storage transactions with smart contracts, creating a more reliable and affordable offering when compared to traditional cloud providers. No one person or organization can censor or deny access to data, not miners, not developers, nor any government. We believe SIA's distributed, decentralized storage tech is stronger, more secure, more efficient, and more equitable for the entire ecosystem. Now, these are some of the team members, and you can definitely click on the links so you can see who they are. And here's some of the investors, big time investors: A Capital, Bain Capital, Bessemer, C, Dragonfly Capital, Finn Bushy, Big Dog, First Star Ventures, Hack VC, Paradigm, IAM Blockchain, and SV Angel. And they are located in Boston through Nebulous Inc. Now, I want to show you to their product, Skynet. Skynet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to even ask why they even named it that. Words mean things, folks. Words mean things. And Skynet is no coincidence. I don't care what you think. I know that there is no reason other than the predictive programming from Terminator that is getting us geared up for this real Skynet that is to occur. And I believe the Skynet in Terminator was a little bit exaggerated, but it was on point to the course. Build a free internet, the decentralized CDN and file sharing platform for devs. Skynet is the storage foundation for a free internet. So think about the cloud that is going to be connected and storing all the information from all these IoT devices up in the air. Think of a cloud that's just all tech, running all over the world, connected to the nodes in the cloud. This is what Skynet is. This is what Skynet is, okay? Skynet web portals are low-cost servers that sit between Skynet and everyday users, enabling them to access Skynet content without needing to operate any special software. As Skylinks are generated, they can be shared with anyone to retrieve data from any web portal. Now, what kind of information are they going to be storing up there? Could it be artificial intelligence? Maybe some of the singularity? Maybe some robot communication? Are they going to be storing up food recipes? What? SIA is the leading decentralized cloud storage platform. It is. It's been here for a very long time. When I entered the space, SIA was here. So, after our research, I totally grabbed the bag of SIA because I know what it is. I had it before. But see, I matured. And we do a lot more digging. And we have found that this has been a shocking discovery. How do I use Skynet? Anyone can access the files that have been uploaded to Skynet as long as they possess the corresponding Sky links. You can use any web portal to download files. How do I integrate Skynet into my app? Applications can be deployed in under a minute and immediately available globally. How fast is Skynet? Skynet's speed rivals centralized providers and surpass all decentralized offerings. A typical Skynet download starts in under 500 ms and can stream at rates as high as 1 Gbps. Whatever the hell that is. How much does it cost to run a web portal? Storage costs 10 times lower than centralized providers, and bandwidth costs are 100 times lower without sacrificing performance or reliability. Now, if this is what they say it is, don't you think that the competitors know this exists? And don't you think they're leveraging by owning a piece? 6 degrees of separation? I think so. Because you have to have multiple clouds in order to back up certain information. Needs to be in a couple different places. 3 places is the minimum. So why can't they use them all? Skynet as the main cloud, and then you'll have the other ones that are underneath it, if you so choose to use them. But you guys could come here and do a lot of digging for yourself. But I'm on a time crunch and I want to get to this. So it says the SingularityNet to ditch Ethereum for Cardano as it strives to build global Skynet. Now, this was in January of this year. Now, do you think that is a coincidence? I think not. Ethereum and migrating to Cardano. The company has announced a partnership with IOHK, a company run by Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson, and expressed serious concerns about the speed and cost of Ethereum and the feasibility of the still in development Ethereum 2. With the explosion in DeFi projects using Ethereum, gas fees have hit a high at $17 per transaction, and worsening congestion is causing major speed issues. According to Dr. Ben Gortzo, CEO and founder of SingularityNet, the partnership with IOHK and possible transition of SingularityNet onto modern blockchains like Cardano will enable SingularityNet-based services to scale. Transitioning to Cardano would mean SingularityNet replacing its native ERC20 AGI token and abandoning the Solidity smart contract programming language in favor of Cardano and its Plutus language. SingularityNet's long-term plans involve the development of artificial general intelligence, a machine intelligence that matches human intelligence. It will involve an ecosystem that enables different AIs to work together and even outsource to other, better-suited AIs, all rather Skynet. As if that wasn't sci-fi enough, Sophia, the face of SingularityNet, has applied for Maltese citizenship. Can you say Jetsons? Well, Boris Johnson talking about pink-eyed Terminators at the UN sure was weird. The British Prime Minister also linked the threat of AI with limbless chickens. Crazy ass. Now, David Vorick, co-founder at SIA, Nebulous, which we talked about, CEO of Nebulous from 2014 to present, software developer at IBM. And he was just upgrading the TPF operating system, which didn't take too much time. And he has his education, Bachelor of Science from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Rensselaer. Whatever, I'm sure somebody will correct me out there. Anyways, let's go. Now we see the other clouds out there. We got Amazon, AWS, IBM Cloud, Google Cloud Platform, DigitalOcean, VMware, Aware, and Microsoft Azure. Now IBM. Now, do you think there's any coincidences? I show you all the time how much IBM is up people's ass. You can go to your closet right now, look through the dirty clothes, and at the bottom of the hamper, you will see IBM trying to wash your damn clothes, waiting for you. They are everywhere. So there's no coincidence that the CEO of SIA worked at IBM, and we know IBM is a cloud competitor. But remember, guys, they're not in competition. They all are working together. Blockchain tech company Siacoin could disrupt Dropbox and Amazon. Ethereum and Bitcoin are making the most headlines, but look out for SIA too. Cloud storage meets blockchain. Siacoin takes on Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. Now, this was 4 years ago, but if you want to know the future, you must go to the past. And ladies and gentlemen, in the past, you can see the future. Hence, this is why we are going back to the future with a lot of these things that we are seeing happening now. The reemergence of this, the reemergence of that. Says the internet is about to change forever. This is on Reddit, connected to Siacoin. We are pleased to announce Skynet, a decentralized CDN file sharing platform to serve as the storage foundation for a free internet. The storage foundation. And you know I'm big on the foundation, the infrastructure. This is what SIA Skynet is. Skynet. Read Nebulous co-founder and SIA lead dev David Vorick's announcement blog post. And some of the comments, I'm not going to read it here, but it says, it is revolutionary. While things like hosting files, applications, videos, etc. are not new, the fact that it is decentralized, highly redundant, and secure is. Skynet is the future. Go SIA. And the future is now. This is really cool. Will there be browser extension available that allows for interacting with these apps and files directly without a need for a centralized trust portal? It would be nice to be able to click on SIA link and have a browser extension serve me that data via my full node. Got to pay attention, guys. Surveillance system using SIA Cloud for video backups. This was 8 days ago. This is more of curiosity question, but are any developers creating or have thought about creating the ability to easily pay for monthly SIA storage and allow for auto backups of surveillance video for residential or commercial use? This seems like a great use case for SIA's decentralized cloud network. There's a product called SIA Sentry being developed, but there hasn't really been any word on it since June. SIA Sentry is a simple two-layer application that utilizes the SIA network in order to store and retrieve security footage. While simple in description, the features of this application will allow companies to store security footage for a much longer time and for much cheaper than current providers. They have a list of multiple clients, mostly in the oil refinery and bar restaurant space, who have shown interest in using SIA Sentry. In the current economic environment, companies are on the lookout to reduce costs to remain successful. Using the SIA backend, they are proud to offer both cost reduction and process efficiency. So they create the problem and they have the solution ready to go. Come on, guys. There is other projects who are targeting this goal for SIA. It will be a developer doing this on the SIA platform, like SIA Sentry as mentioned. So they're moving right along. Our very own Chris will be speaking at the Linux Foundation Open Source Summit Europe 2020. Join him Wednesday, October 28th for his talk titled Skynet, Peer-to-Peer Application. Now, this just recently passed, guys. Now, remember I tell you, words mean things, folks. The Linux Foundation is connected to IBM. And we know that's connected to Stellar. Can you catch my drift? Can you smell what Brando is cooking? I don't know. But let's go deeper. Now, the SIA stream is here. Get it now. We're ready to officially release SIA Stream, the perfect home for your media on the decentralized cloud. This release contains a number of significant improvements in addition to being the first completely public release, including an updated onboarding, letting SIA Stream manage the allowance or managing it yourself, and transact integration for an easy fiat to SC on-ramp. This release also showcases the use of the new fee manager in SIA. Storage costs will be $3.99 TB per month for totally decentralized media storage. SIA Stream uses the SIA marketplace, so storage prices can sometimes temporarily exceed $3.99 a month due to market conditions. Wow. And they say this is an interesting revenue model for Nebulous. I'm curious to see how far market volatility pumps the fiat storage price and what the total price looks like once you include bandwidth. Glad to see a fiat on-ramp. They just keep trucking along. They've been here, they ain't going nowhere. The future of data storage is decentralized. Blockchain-based data storage solutions like Filecoin, Siacoin, Ochain, and Storage improve the security and privacy of existing cloud storage solutions. Now, honestly, out of all of those, I really believe SIA is the top dog. The contemporary best practice approach to data storage is the 3-2-1 rule. The rule states that you should keep 3 copies of your data on 2 types of storage media with 1 copy kept off-site. For enterprises, businesses, and governments, this is the minimum standard that must be met in order to protect data from loss. For the majority of individuals, however, this usually translates as data storage on a local hard drive or backup on an external hard drive. And since early 2000, critical and excess data living in the cloud. In this case, in the cloud refers to computer data storage in which the digital data is stored in logic pools said to be in the cloud. The physical storage of this data can be spread across multiple servers in multiple locations owned by a hosting company. Cloud storage companies are responsible for keeping the data online and accessible in both the virtual and physical environments. Individuals and businesses and governments can purchase or lease data storage capacity. Data is accessed via a cloud computing service, API, or by applications that utilize the API, such as cloud desktop storage or content management systems. Cloud storage is a significant market, and according to markets is projected to grow from USD 50.1 billion in 2020 to USD 137 billion by 2025 at a compound annual growth rate of 22.3% during the forecast period. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to get in on this, something wrong with you. There's a couple of them out there, but you got to go with the ones that are moving in the direction of the Back to the Future. Huh? Blockchain solution breaks down. Filecoin raised 257 million. Ochain, 40 million. Storage, 30 million. Siacoin, funded by SIA Fund and from VC investors in Nebulous. And that was in 2015. Now, which one do you think is more prominent? Obviously, SIA. That's where I'm placing my bets at. And it's not even a bet. SIA blockchain storage ecosystem is being developed by Nebulous Inc. Established in 2014. It launched the SIA storage platform in March 2015, based in Boston. Nebulous is funded by Raptor Group, First Star Ventures, Finbushi Capital, and IMB Blockchain. Man, conclusion. Existing cloud storage providers have to duplicate any user data stored with them to provide the necessary levels of reliability redundancy. Unless the user is enabled to utilize client-side encryption, the files are typically stored as is on the server. So anyone who gains sufficient access privileges on the server can access the files. So basically, these companies here that are already dominating, they need another place to store their information. And that is why I believe SIA is the chosen one, because of the 6 degrees of separations and the connections. Now, on that note, I do want to see, this is how you look up things. You find something, you hear something out, and you Google it real quick. And you want to see what comes up. Nebulous Inc. Wow, SEC.gov. Isn't that kind of crazy? What kind of connections do they have with the government? Huh? Come on now. See, this is the thing. Okay, so this was a litigation. United States of America before the Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay, so maybe this was what was going on with them when they were deemed as a security for SIA, which doesn't matter. Everything is pretty much a damn security. And people think, oh, because something is a security, it's bad. Oh, it's a security. It's a security. Most things that we invest in are securities. I'm not finding what I want here. I just want a little bit more info on Nebulous real quick. And I think we're onto it right here. The future is Nebulous. Nebulous builds uncompromising blockchain hardware and software infrastructures for the decentralized internet. We believe this new internet will provide open access, enhanced privacy, and reduced cost. Our projects: SIA, Skynet, SIA Stream. Wow. Yeah, basically. Now, we got to always go back to China, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to show you what is actually going on with these schools. They are cooking with robots in the cafeteria of these schools. Let's go. Robots are the main chefs and servers. An intelligent canteen system to increase food safety. Canteen on school campuses are high-risk areas for contracting COVID-19 because students gather at close quarters. Hey! Ooh, that's good. They eat good in China. It's bigger than race, y'all. I want some food over there in China. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who this is. You know that we are for you. We are for the people. We are for your pockets. And we will only continue to bring you the truth. And I asked of you to please always investigate truth on your own terms. You know who this is? This is your boy, Brando. We out.